Welcome back. Topics and Views, episode 107.
107.
Lucky number 7. As always, your co-host, Oscar. In front of me, the great Cuddle Bear extraordinaire, Mrs. Steal Your Girl, looking fly all the time.
One of these.
Book Rodriguez.
Y'all know who it is. Book. Nasty Nate, Dirty Joe. So many aliases. I don't know at this point.
Yeah, I lost count after like the 3rd, 5th one.
It's kind of hard to bring those, like, remember those? But
It really is. And then, I always think that, maybe we should memorize an intro or
maybe.
But honestly, I think it's better to speak from the heart.
I kind of like just like
straight off the dome.
Going off rip. Yeah, it's kind of fun.
I think that's what makes us unique all the time.
Yeah.
As many people who don't know, or if you're new, a lot of the times when we discuss things, it's very, very fresh off whatever's going on in this room at this moment or trending. So I couldn't tell you when's the last time we sat down. You know what? Let's have a list. Let's write it down. I remember it all started with like the fancy writing on the iPad.
Yeah.
All right, bro, let me send it to you. Here's the layout, what we're going to go through, looking like if we're some big TV broadcast,
I want to say we just got lazy. And this became a lot easier.
I wouldn't say lazy. I just think we found a solution, a way to do something quicker in a lazy way.
So efficient.
Okay.
There you go. I like that. More
Morfin,
efficient.
Come on, Morfin, where's energy?
Where's the energy at, Morfin?
I don't know.
It's that Ciroc and Sprite Zero hitting right now, huh?
It's chilling you out?
His cheeks are his cheeks are red, but hold on.
Sus.
Yo, man.
Resume.
Before we get off topic, Oscar, you want to tell the audience what that was? Because first time I heard them.
Yeah. So, band called Rotting Out. That was their song title, Goddamn.
Mm-hmm.
What's cool about this type of music, it's categorized as hardcore music. So it's definitely, different than what you hear on 97.9, different from what you hear from like when someone says, "Oh, you listen to rock, right?" Like, yeah, but it's very different. More fast-paced, harder riffs or heavier riffs, I should say. Not much rhythm guitar. And that very unique sound that you heard is what is called a breakdown.
At the end?
Your drop, that pretty much that switch, the breakdown. Specifically with Rotting Out is cool. I just pulled up a little Google search on them, because I want to make sure I am explaining them with, the respect that I have for this band, who definitely I respect as lead singer Walter Delgado.
He's Mexican.
Yeah, they're
right, shout out to him.
He's Mexican descent. He's actually I want to say the term illegal, but he definitely isn't a citizen here.
Okay.
He actually has a story. His story is crazy too. He actually has a podcast. Not a podcast. He actually was on a podcast that he explains all his stories. He writes his lyrics, along with the starting of Rotting Out, how he came up. Very, very hard life. Not a very, what's the word I'm thinking of? Like, easy growing up lifestyle that most of us were blessed to have.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely had some struggles. But going back to just specifically the band Rotting Out, it's funny because someone questioned, is Rotting Out a punk band? And you even said it yourself when you first heard it before we started recording this sounds like if you're playing on Tony Hawk, right?
It gave me that kind of feel, like the very first Tony Hawk Pro Skater. Back on the original PlayStation. You
know what's crazy? The intro to that album, it actually has like what you would think would be like an intro theme song to like a Tony Hawk game. So this album, Street Prowl is what it's called, came out in 2011. We'll play the song right now, but I just want to tell you who Rotting Out is. So the way that it's listed here in Google search, I don't even know if they're aware of this, but Rotting Out is an American hardcore punk band from San Pedro community of Los Angeles in California. So they, like I said, it's an influence. I like to think of it, and when people ask, like, who is that? I like to, if people are familiar with Suicidal Tendencies, fast-paced, hardcore, punk band, how did it originate? It actually, I feel like this sound, and from what I remember, back when I was, really, really into it in high school, it came and originated from the East Coast. At least that underground hardcore movement.
Okay.
It definitely progressed. I could be wrong. I don't know. I'm pretty sure there's like a whole history hardcore 101 out there, but one of the major bands that I remember that has that sound, I think it was like I think this Boston bands. Let me see if I can just look that up real quick.
You said it's like a band from Boston?
Yeah, it's a band from Boston. Have Heart. There you go.
Have Heart.
Let me see.
So, I mean, it's an interesting sound. I like it.
Yeah, it's interesting sound. Look, watch. If you want, let's do a little more listening on that album. If you click on it, play the first album, Street Proud. You'll pick up the intro.
The very first song?
Yeah.
Let's see.
You'll hear like the influence. You could tell it's like it's from L.A.
Yeah. Ghetto Bird, Ambulance. I like it.
So, if again, this was like that. How would I say that growth of growing up with listening to metal with my from my dad's music from his days. As I got older, this mainly has to be an influence from my brother. My brother definitely was a more that dug deep into like the expansion of where one would think rock sounds like.
Yeah.
But to give you guys more info, just like what is the history of hardcore music, and I found Google search, for those who are very familiar with it, don't shoot me. I'm just reading off what's here, and I think it's pretty spot on. And again, like I mentioned, how it grew. Hardcore sprouted underground scenes across the United States in the early 1980s, particularly in Los Angeles, San Francisco, Washington, D.C., Boston, and New York, as well as Canada and the United Kingdom. Very true.
Okay.
Hardcore has spawned the straight edge movement and its associated sub-movements, hardline and youth crew. I'm pretty sure you heard the term straight edge before.
I've heard straight edge, yeah.
So that was like kind of the influence of like how, or you can now picture an idea of who listened to this type of music, the straight edge folks.
It very much makes sense now.
So a lot of this hardcore music is cool as fuck, right? Because I don't know, like I think in simple terms, for me and my experience, it definitely has saved a part of my life. There was growing up, it was just weird. I don't think everyone has the same lifestyle growing up, and it was just different. But hardcore is cool because a lot of these bands, they talk about real life stories, real life experiences, and going through hardships. Being actually, as well, they're big on positive mindset is what it is as well. But when you hear them, you don't really get that firsthand, like, hey, what are these guys saying, Usually they're very expressive in the way when they sing, or at least when lead singers are pretty much, I wouldn't say screamo music. It's more just like that hardcore, letting it all out.
It definitely didn't give me screamo music because I'm thinking like you can't really make the words out. This, I mean, I could hear what he's saying.
Yeah.
So this definitely doesn't. I wouldn't consider this screamo music.
And specifically, why I like Rotting Out again, Walter Delgado being the lead singer. Honestly, probably now there's more, but when growing up and listening to his music in early 2010s, he was only really the known Mexican lead singer. A lot of times it was just these like white guys from Tempe, looking, that they have the image of being this hardcore dude, having that like, I don't know, stigma. But Walter was cool as fuck, bro. When I never first seen him, it was at can't tell you the year, but it was in Mesa, the Nile Theater, and you just see this big. I mean, he's bigger now, but when I seen him, he was just like this swole, big Mexican dude, missing his 2 front teeth.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I'll pull up a picture. Yeah, so see if I can pull this up.
Well, man, I saw him on Apple Music. It didn't. I couldn't see his teeth.
Yeah, look, here's a picture. Let me see if I can share this. How do I do this? Contra. Oh, here we go. So let's see.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, that's
Yeah.
2 front teeth are
Yeah.
missing.
So if doing the famous, because we are not on the budget productions, we can't really pull up the image on the front screen. So here's a picture of my boy. As you can see, he's missing his 2 front teeth. Yeah.
Yeah, those 2 front teeth are gone, man. Those are really gone.
Yeah. But yeah, that's pretty much like a part. Like I said, going back to like previous episodes, I couldn't tell you if it was the last one or the one when we talked about Stranger Things. Where like I said, there was that music growing up, and I really wouldn't share or tell people. At least I wouldn't really tell like even some of my friends. There was a few friends that we shared the same music taste. Like ones I could tell you straight off the rip was like Esteban, Ruben, Anthony. It's definitely connected with some other people that I did meet in high school. Many friends. Brent being one of them.
Okay.
Brent, shout out Brent. Big supporter. Can't wait to have you back on the pod. Yeah, we all, it was always cool to find someone who listens to that same type of music. And it's also cool for people who took a chance on it. It's, people think of rock again, that like 3 Days Grace, what's another funny band that I think, in my defense, I want to say my defense, actually, scratch that. It's not appropriate to say, but it's like that white boy rock for me,
Okay, no, I get you.
Like, what's another band? 3-inch Nails.
We're gonna cancel Oscar for saying that.
Nah, bro, you can't cancel
I
me.
wouldn't
There's no
say-
such thing.
I don't know about that. I mean,
Yeah,
maybe Morfin. You might be right. But I mean,
what's
plenty of
that
things I'll be
song? What's that
canceled for.
song? Let's Start a Riot. Papa Roach being one of those bands too. I respect Papa Roach. It's definitely made its mark in this time of rock. It's left this history, but it's definitely not my definition of like what rock is to me.
Green Day.
I respect Green Day, old Green Day. They were big in the 90s. I like, their sound. So now Walter has 2 podcasts now that I'm aware. He has one actually recently came out 3 weeks ago.
Like his own podcast?
I don't think so. I think he's a guest in this one. This one that came out 3 weeks ago was the Angel and Z podcast. He's featured on there. But the main one that was big, he shared his story, was 2 years ago. This podcast on YouTube is called Lamb Goat. Pretty much him featured, and it talks about his hardships. Pretty sure it's how Rotting Out became a band, how they grew. But yeah. And what's unique about Rotting Out too, me growing up, I'm pretty sure some people who personally know me know a little bit how I'm more not like in the believer of, anything mystical or spiritual. I'm more just like, all right, I'm just logic, science, explain it to me within a formula, cool. And Rotting Out being, they weren't pushers of like, hey, God doesn't exist. I'm just gonna leave it at that. It's just more like they just kept it real, and this is what it is, and we're gonna stand by what we do. And that was the only thing different. It wasn't so much like, hey, this is a positive wording or positive terms coming out of their lyrics, but it was definitely the truth some people would want to hear. In other words,
Gotcha.
But yeah, there's a whole list of bands that sound similar to this. We can go off a rip, listen to them. I'll send you another list. I've sent you music in the past before where it's more like a screamo band.
Oh yeah.
The scene where it was a long hair, skinny jeans.
I'm always happy
I
when
love-
I'm always happy when you send me like those kind of like offshoot rock bands, because that's not stuff that I grew up listening to. It's not stuff that I ever had exposure to. And I thoroughly enjoy like all types of rock. Like that's something that's definitely come out more since I've gotten older. So yeah, I mean, send over whatever you got, man.
Yeah, and then what's cool about it is definitely I feel like it brings out like that energy, like like don't be afraid to express yourself, kind of vibe. In other words, I actually have hardcore lyrics tattooed on me. That's what this is,
Okay.
Stick to Your Guns being another great band. They're from Orange County. Jesse Barnett, amazing dude. What's funny, he's a whole anti-capitalist kind of dude if you look him up.
Okay.
He's definitely well informed of how shit is toxic in the U.S., how things work. And a lot of these bands, this is the last thing I want to say, and it was something that I want to apply to this podcast, because growing up, seeing these bands live, I would go to a lot of shows growing up. That was part of like my weekly routine, or like during weeknights when I was in high school, we would go to shows, me and my brother and my two friends. They would definitely be against a lot of government decisions. They were definitely for the people.
Mm-hmm.
They weren't necessarily like, how can I explain this?
Would you say it's like more informed rather than
like
just
being aware of, of being, not saying woke, I'm not saying like, oh, be a woke person, like how it's now kind of mixed in the society now. There's more like being aware of what the fuck's going on and how we're being cheated in the U.S.
So it's more of like an anti-view of like that ignorance is bliss.
Yes. So that's what they would do. And then what's cool, like, they took time between transition songs. They would stop, talk to their audience. And mind you, the way these shows were, there was like an auditorium of like maybe 50 people max. Mm-hmm. If they were popular bands were touring together, there would be maybe 100, 200 plus. And it was fun. No seats, no barricades, stage dives, hardcore dancing. Not necessarily mosh. See, then when people go, and this is just an ongoing issue again, when the new fans come, you can tell it was new because, they just mosh and just push. No, there's kind of like a dance to it, kind of like two-step moshing in a way. If, I'll show you a video. But in other words,
when I think of mosh, I think of like emo core, because that's where it seems like that's where
emo core is kind of similar, but it leans towards more moshing because it's like, it's just those kids are there to have fun.
Yeah. And that's why it's like when I think of mosh pits, like I think of like emo core music.
Yeah, but this one, I wouldn't say it's a mosh pit. It's more like it is a mosh pit because it's open area, but hardcore two-step is like, it's like a kind of like a movement of arm swinging, leg swinging, but you're moving with the rhythm of the riffs. So there's that. But going back to what I really wanted to display, and when I was watching live performance videos, and there's a lot of them, especially for Rotting Out, on these bands, they do pretty much live sets, and you get to see what it's like firsthand. I just think it was also like a chance for me to take this podcast as a platform to go and say this. It's fuck ICE. Fuck the House or the Supreme Court right now. I know we haven't fully touched base on that topic, but I think this was a perfect opportunity of where I stand. I won't speak for, for Book or Morfin. This is just my choice, my personal decisions and the way I see things. It sparked me, like, don't be afraid, kind of, to speak your own mind, to say what you believe in. I think those are the biggest two right now, is that definitely fuck ICE, fuck having to put 2-year-old, 3-year-old children through trial who can't speak for themselves and not knowing what's going on, and to expect something out of, to happen. But I'm sure there's a way to figure things out. I believe there's a way of working with these issues and that's going on in the U.S. Supreme Court, I'm going to let the, wonderful ladies, the well-informed, educated women who take stand and fight for this issue, this turn that was very unnecessary, where there's other things that the Supreme Court should focus on. But again, if something needs to be done, I just hope, it's a woman movement that will spark and change of what's going on in the world. That's just me. I know I didn't want to bring it up. I didn't want to just. I'm sorry. I kind of just dropped this on you guys, but this is just how I stand.
I mean,
it's been an ongoing issue. So
a drink for that. I need to
toast.
drink before.
I swear it's not the wine talking because this is barely like.
But yeah, no. Fuck both of them, man.
Yeah.
Fuck them all.
Yeah.
Fuck them all.
Fuck them all, bro. If you're not for the people, or if you just an anti-human right person, kick rocks, bro. So yeah, I think that's what was the beauty of hardcore music to me. It gave me a confidence of being self-expressed and definitely take on challenges and not to be afraid of who I am. Being a minority, as well as we are here, and it's cool. Every time Ronnie Out performs, Walter always said, we are a band of minorities, and they all are. They're all Latino descent, and I think it was cool because we're all Latinos here. We're all minority. So,
I'm Middle Eastern, dog.
Hey, is that still count as minority?
Yeah, I'm just playing.
I don't know.
But
ain't no Miracle Whip in these.
Oh no,
in these workforce here.
No, not even a little bit.
Sorry,
but I get where you're coming from. I respect it. I agree with it. I feel like I gotta explain myself.
Nah, you don't. I mean, feel free. Again, this is
it's fuck ice. I mean,
it's topics and views for a reason, right?
It's been fuck ice and all that shit since I think when we started.
Yeah, I mean, specifically, if those who know, there's an episode where we're anti, police.
Yeah, I forgot what we named that episode.
I know, but I'm pretty sure the new listeners who weren't aware, was the whole George Floyd movement.
I think it was FTP, something like
yeah.
One of the,
fuck Donald Trump. Did we use that intro song too?
I don't think so.
No?
But I know we used artwork for, I think, one of the buildings burned. I think we called it FTP.
Yeah.
Something. It was like that and fuck the police. I don't know. It was one of those two. But yeah, no. Fuck that. The Supreme Court decision, man, like I kind of like you. I don't know enough of what was in Roe versus Wade. All I do know is that Republicans have talked about it for years.
Yeah,
that they were going to overturn it, and they did. I felt like there should have been a better plan in place that the Democrats used to try to prevent that. But I mean, it's all in hindsight. But I mean, either way, fuck that decision. I don't think that's right. I don't think anyone should have control of anyone's say on what they do to their own body. So I'm against that decision 100%. Fuck that. But I don't want to dig too much in it because it doesn't affect me directly, maybe indirectly, but it's more of the women that have the say in that. And
I think the takeaway of this short topic is that we stand with you.
Yeah, definitely.
We hear you. I see it. I'm definitely still trying to deal with the acceptance of like how people can be so, I want to say okay, like people will be like our joy of this happening, Yes, there's pros and cons, but I feel like there's much more cons to this overturning of Roe versus Wade. But again, I stand with you. I have high hopes for my educated women that are definitely going to who are taking matters in their own hands and fighting the system. So
I think it's a topic I definitely want to talk on when we have more women here. I think when it happened,
when it happens,
when it happened, I think I pulled up because I was dropping someone off. I think we asked Cassidy to be on the episode, but that was I think we were on a hiatus at that point. Yeah. So maybe one of these days we're gonna get someone on.
One of these days we'll definitely get them back. I definitely enjoyed having a whole like women's perspective into play. So we will do that. I think I want to end this with like a funny trend that's been going on. I can't get their names. I can't remember, but there's a lot of dudes who like are doing these short interviews, like reels, TikToks, or like YouTube videos, to these like I want to call them Republicans. They're just Trump supporters. Let's just leave it at that.
Okay. And
they're asking them, so you're totally against women and having abortions. Like you're glad Roe versus Wade was overturned. Yeah, we got to keep those babies alive. And they're like, all right, so they definitely shouldn't have a choice in that. No, and they're like, okay, well, they always hit them with the question like, so what do you think about forcing men to have vasectomies, if they're not married? oh no, we can't do that. You know, it's in the Bible. We believe that a man shouldn't do that. It's their choice if they want to or not. They're like, oh, so you believe, a man should have a choice to hit what to do with his body. Not the government can't take control. Like, yeah, totally. Man can't have, man shouldn't be doing through that or being forced to. And they're like, oh, and it just ends with a pause of them two staring at each other after what they just said.
You know who's really good at that? His name is Jordan Klepper.
I think that might have been him who I seen.
He's done it all through that Trump president. Yeah,
Yeah.
It's funny as shit. But he's really good at that shit.
Yeah, I just think that's hilarious because it's true. Take away something from a man and all hell breaks loose, right?
It's how it is this world, man. I don't know, man. What do you want to? I don't know where it transitions.
It was a long intro. Was it an intro? I don't know. It was kind of like a
we somehow
short clip
right into that.
But weekly update, the famous weekly update. You know what's? Oh, my bad. No, go ahead. Love.
Who wants to go first? Was asked.
I mean,
Morfin, you want to go first?
Morfin, let's get Morfin into the mix, bro.
What's up?
Morfin with that energy. I love it.
Morfin, I love it.
What's going on?
Talk to me, player.
Boy, you sound so sad.
Talk to me, player. After that fire thirst trap, selfie that you put up on IG, left the homies on scene.
Oh man, Morfin, you were like this before the episode.
I think the alcohol kind of calmed me down.
Hey, we got more.
I'm kidding. It's now it's serious. You get me? I gotta be looking at the camera.
Oh, okay.
See how, but as the wise book would say, Simon. Okay,
but anything important?
Give me something important.
What'd you do over the weekend,
highlight, bro?
Were you in Phoenix?
I was not in Phoenix over the weekend. I was in Vegas.
Oh shit!
Vegas.
Yeah,
Okay.
So we went out to go watch the Barcelona Real Madrid football match.
All right.
Sick. And the great Vizca Barca won.
Yeah, Barca won 1-0. That I'm not a fan of either team, honestly.
But what jersey were you wearing? Let me ask you.
I was wearing a Spain David Villa jersey. So
I don't know any of this.
I respect it.
I don't watch football. So.
But since you were wearing a David Villa jersey, that means by default you were a Barcelona fan.
That's what I was thinking when I was there. I'm like, yeah, they're gonna think I'm a Barca fan just by default.
Yeah, by default. Yeah.
But yeah, so we went to Vegas. No partying or anything out there. Everything's super expensive in Vegas right now. I think it's always been, but like now it was like super expensive to do anything. I think we bought 2 slices of pizza for $20.
Damn.
Oh fuck!
And I mean slices, like not even big slices.
Bruh, that's at least 3 Little Caesars pizza whole pies here in Phoenix.
That's like 4. Honestly, is that what $5 still?
No, it's $6 now, bro.
Oh, are they?
Yeah, it's $6.
Oh shit! I didn't know.
Man, inflation.
God, inflation, bro.
Yo, hey, today the inflation pushed me over the edge.
I think didn't it hit a new high today?
Yeah, you know.
Let me look this up.
Today it pushed me over the edge. I went to my local paletero, man. Coming down the street.
Oh no!
What did he say?
And he, there was the duros. I don't know what they call them in the F. They probably call them chilindrinas.
Yeah.
You put a little bit of lemon and
it's like the little wheels, right?
Yeah.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I'm like, so how much are they? And I'm over here with my $1.50.
That's what they've always been.
$1.50.
Since I was a child, it's been like $1.50.
Yeah, but when I was younger than you, because I'm okay.
Chill.
No, I used to get them for $1, but then when they went up to $1.50, I was like, yo, you look crazy right now. But today they hit me with $2, man.
Damn, two George Washingtons?
2 George Washingtons, man.
Damn.
That's inflation pushed me over the edge today.
That's nuts, bro.
Yeah.
Hey, but you gotta. I respect it if it's a paletero. He's doing the right thing. Getting with the times, inflation, pricing. Respect to it. I knew things was gonna hit the fan when the dollar store was no longer a dollar store. It's $1.25.
Ooh,
I think.
dang.
I think that's what it is now.
Yeah.
So that was definitely a rude awakening.
Yeah. Well, now everybody doesn't even go to dollar stores, right? They go to that 5 and below thing now.
I didn't know what that was till this year.
I thought that was like, I heard someone talk about it, and I thought it was like a gym store. Like they sold like gym clothes. I was like, oh, okay. And then I told my sister, she's like, no, it's like a dollar store, but everything's like $5. And I was like, that makes more sense.
I think when I went in there, at least they say it's more up to date now and they sell cooler shit. But it felt like a dollar store, but to me it felt like a bunch of kiosks that you see in the mall, but all in one room. You'd have a section of electronics that are going to be under $5. You have a section of coloring books. You have a section of phone cases. You have a section of candy.
It's like a dollar store.
But you know,
$5.
but like everything, you know, it's just weird. You know, it's not anything name brand in there, at least except the candy and drinks.
So is that like the new dollar store?
I think so.
$5 is the new dollar.
That's what
I thought the $10. Oh yeah, that sounds. Well, no, I thought the new $100 was like $10, bro. So yeah,
I guess, man. I don't know, man.
Yeah.
That might have just been part of getting older.
No.
Damn, that sucks.
hey man. In other news, premium gas ain't looking too bad. It's still $5, $5.10.
Actually,
Down the street.
75th and Lower Buckeye QT, $4.71.
But you might get shot at. So
75th in Lower Buckeye or the 67th in Lower Buckeye?
Oh, I'm sorry, Van Buren. 75th.
Oh, 75th and Buren. That one's a new one too.
471.
I believe it. I used to drive to the 67th and Lower Buckeye location if it's still there. No, Buckeye. It's the one where Southridge is at. There's a Circle K there, and then there's across from a QT. Unless they moved.
You're talking about Buckeye, right? I believe that one's still there.
Yes, it is.
But there's also one right after freeway, the 202 now.
Yeah, that's a new one, the big diesel QT edition one. Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
But no, premium
471.
471 and regular unleaded 435, and I think there's a QT up the street 425 used credit or cash.
It sucks to say that we're excited about that because I remember when premium gas was like 320, 330.
Dog, I was thinking about like today when I filled up again. I was like, I used to complain when it was 471. I'm happy that it's 471. Like below $5.
We've seen what could happen.
Yeah, I was like, I'll take $4
over $6
any day. I think one time I paid like $7 a gallon for premium over by where I work. And I was like, this is fucking crazy. I couldn't even get a gallon. It was when I was like, oh, I need it. I need a gallon.
There's no decision of like, should I get gas or
Bro,
not?
I was waiting for like, I think next day was paid. I was like, I need a little bit of gas to get home. I had $10. I went to put the $10 and I was already on E. Like, you have
the light turned on.
Yeah. But then you have like that one
little box, yeah.
I ran that bar gone. I was like, okay, I can get at least a gallon. I'll get out of E.
This is a great example of folks of, oh, I know my car.
And I was like, I can get there. I put that $10 in, bro. I got a gallon and a half. I still didn't even get out of E. I turned the car in afterwards, and I still had a low fuel light. I was like, what the fuck? Like, this is. I'm looking like I got paid in the morning, but I was like, damn, this sucks. But yeah, 75th Van Buren, 471 QT. That's premium and 435 for you unleaded folks. I think diesel was like 510.
I'm premium still, so
I still pushing premium. So 471, I was
premium. Yeah,
whew, I was happy about that.
Yeah.
I think I put like $30 and I got half a tank. I was like, oh, that's not too bad.
Can't be too bad.
I used to fill up on $30-$40.
Yeah, I remember those days like, oh, $45 to fill up. Not so bad. $30. I still have some gas from last week. Cool. All good.
Not anymore, bro.
Nah.
I need all of it. Someone told me that Costco's limiting how much gas you can get.
Like limiting, like how much you can buy?
I think my dad went and he just put his card and was gonna fill up completely. I think he only was able to get a quarter of a tank. Like it stopped.
Nah.
I swear to God.
Was it a truck or just a regular
truck
car?
But he said like it physically stopped him. Like he just put it on.
Yeah.
I think he went back in the car real quick, came out because it stopped. He's like, oh, okay, that was quick. And drove off and realized it only gave him a half a gallon or a quarter of a tank.
Damn. No way.
I was like, what the fuck?
That can't be true. Because their gas is cheaper than...
It usually is.
Yeah, than the gas stations. Huh.
But no, he said it stopped him.
We're going to have to test that theory because I have a Costco card.
I haven't gone because their premium is not cheap. It used to be the cheapest stuff you get, but now I think it's still like $5.
Do you believe that there's quality gas? Like, let's compare a QT to Shell.
I've always heard Shell and Arco are best.
What about
QT's like a mix? Like it's not like they don't have their own refineries.
what's that one gas station? Is that Arco? The one like at Four Sons?
Yeah, that's Arco.
Okay. You think they charge higher because it is better gas?
That's what they say. I mean, they say they use better additives in the gas. I can't.
Okay.
I don't know for a fact.
You can't neither confirm or deny.
Yeah, but I mean, I've always heard the best gas to get is always Shell or Arco. It just burns cleaner.
What about Chevron with Techron?
There you go. Chevron. That's what I was thinking.
Oh, maybe it's Chevron then, not Arco.
Arco isn't AM PM?
Yeah.
Isn't that so Arco's not a good one, bro. Actually, Arco's shit.
Okay, not Arco. I'm sorry. Chevron and Shell are the best gas to get. Forget I said Arco.
Mm-hmm.
Chevron and Shell. But they're the most expensive. That's also another thing. Circle K I heard isn't too bad.
No, I heard bad reviews of Circle K that sometimes it was just like shit gas and it fucked up their engine.
Maybe, bro. I don't know. But I know they take Fry's VIP discount, so.
Oh, that's very true.
I take that, 30 cents, 20 cents off.
Yo, shout out to Fry's in these tough times because they definitely helped out a lot. Because that's where we do most of our grocery shopping. Oh, man. I got to go find a gas station at Fry's, because they've been coming in clutch with that membership number.
Oh, yeah, bro.
Let me find out. I think I have your number saved.
Oh, I don't use my phone number.
Oh, shit.
Don't worry. Don't worry.
Never mind.
I know your number, though, so
It's okay because I don't use mine.
Oh, okay. All right.
But in other upcoming trending, what's the word that they use in broadcast?
Did we do a weekly update?
Nah, I think we tried it with
Morfin was supposed to give us energy.
He just gave us the start off. He gave us that little push of the weekly
No,
update.
we're not doing that.
But to continue the news, did you hear about the news on diesel? I can't keep a straight face.
I'm not. I don't know what you're talking about.
Hey, man, I have proof, right? Morfin, you're my witness.
What's the news on diesel?
you can now suck on diesel nuts.
Damn, Morfin. Do you know you could do that?
It's
Did you know you do that, Morfin?
Hey, Morfin, you know what we're gonna do? I have a screenshot of the conversation.
Yeah. The budget not in the budget productions now, including screenshots of our conversations.
Yeah,
wow,
sir.
what a fucking invasion of privacy.
Yes, sir. Hey, nothing a little blurring can't do, right?
Oh, that's fucking crazy. What? So nothing else was in the budget except that now at this very moment?
Yes, sir.
What kind of shit is this?
I like that. I like it. Our investors are coming in clutch. Thank you.
We couldn't even get a photo of us. That's in the budget now.
Hey, man, they're just squeezing the udders. We got to drink the milk, bro. That's the way I look at life.
That's a crazy fucking analogy to bring up too now. What the fuck? This is nuts, man. I can't.
You're flabbergasted?
I am. I can't believe this.
And how does that make you feel?
We just declared I was flabbergasted. That's how I feel, dog. What do you?
If oh my god, you know what I just remembered, and I don't mean to steer away from the topic, but it's just so gold. I'm pretty sure people that are gonna be listening to this have listened to the previous episode. I won't let it go unnoticed or unremembered of that crazy ass laugh that you did on last week's episode.
Dog, that's been happening more and more as I got older. Like I can't control that. I don't know what it is. Something just gets me like. Oh, if something's so funny, I'm gasping for air. I sound like a truck trying to start.
I don't know. It sounded like a cold start on something, but it was definitely.
It's not as bad as some guy at my church who laughs. Everyone knows it because it sounds like. Shout out Tony.
Shout out
Tony De La Rosa. I don't know what it's up with the man. His laugh, but he laughs like that. It's crazy. You think mine's bad?
No, it wasn't bad. I'm just saying it was unique. It was funny as hell. It was like a combination of like you trying to laugh and snort and sneeze at the same time.
Okay,
it was like I was like, what the fuck is going on?
It sounds like a. You ever had like Your car in a cold start. And
Kind of, yeah.
That's right.
Put it in. What's that video? Put it in reverse.
What are you doing, Terry?
Terry, put it in reverse.
Put it in reverse, Terry. Oh no, Terry. What are you doing, Terry? That video's from like 2012.
It's a Vine, I
That
think,
shit's
if I remember.
hilarious, bro.
Yeah, it was definitely a Vine.
I love that video. What do you want to
What happened in your weekly? Well, I mean, honestly, I have a comment, bro. It felt like a long time from today to last week. I feel like
it did.
It felt forever.
Last week felt like it took forever. I mean, granted, I was waiting on to hear back from things, so maybe that's why I was just constantly. But no, last week felt like it took forever, right?
Yeah.
So okay, so it wasn't just me. But last week, what happened last week? We barely get into the weekly update. What are you, 42 minutes in?
All right, man. If we need to move the weekly update to the end, I'm cool with it.
It's all good.
But hey, we had a great discussion. You know, it was straight off the rip, straight off the dome.
Let's see. What did I do last week?
I
don't think anything.
Sleep maybe.
Nah, I didn't sleep.
I mean, here's me.
I did some artwork.
That's what I was gonna say. I was gonna jump to a major highlight that you did. Correct me if I'm wrong. Was this Sunday or Monday when you put up the car image?
That was actually Friday.
Okay, that was hard.
Friday.
Props.
Caption was "Happy Friday, kids."
Yep.
That was fun to put out. Working on another one actually, just to post. I saw the Black Phone. If anyone's seen that, you guys seen that?
Oh, the movie?
Yeah.
I heard good things about it.
What about you, Morfin? You just shake your head. Yes or no?
Just yes or
Yeah.
no?
No?
No, not yet.
Okay.
He was too busy living it up in Vegas with Dan
yeah.
Bilzerian and Vitaly.
A big Barca fan?
Yeah.
Being a big Barca fan over there?
Yep.
It's all right, man. Hey, rep your team, dog. Rep your team.
Never be afraid.
Saw them. Hey, I thoroughly enjoyed it. Juanito hit me up, said it was trash. I was like, it's all right, bro. You don't really like much of anything. But what I'll say is it's not, if you look going into it thinking it's like a scary movie, it's not.
It's a suspenseful movie, right?
It's more like a thriller.
Thriller? Okay.
Someone had an analogy for it. It's like, you guys ever seen Stand By Me? That movie? It's
Stand
about
By
those,
Me.
Yeah,
The
it's
Four
about
Boys?
Four Boys.
Okay.
So think of it like that, but in like the worst possible scenario, trying to grow up.
Okay.
That's kind of what it was. It was a really good movie.
I kind of got that takeaway from the scene itself because it's like a main. From what I saw from the trailer, the highlight is like the girl communicating somehow with the boy, and I don't want spoiler alerts. My bad. It's just a trailer, where they're helping. Or she's helping, like, I'm assuming it's the police that she works with. I don't know.
Kind of.
So pretty much she's kind of like the main focus.
No. So I'm not gonna spoil anything.
Okay.
That little girl and the boy, the brother and sister.
So
it's her trying to find her brother.
Okay.
But it's also based off a book. I forgot what his name. I think his name's Joe Hill. It's Stephen King's son or son-in-law. And the director.
Huh?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, now that we have a second angle.
I get you. The director was, I think he's a director for Marvel. He's one of the Marvel directors.
I need a name.
I forgot his name, man.
Can't be the.
It's like an older director. It's not the main director. But he's one of the guys that helped.
Can't be the Russo brothers.
No. But he also inputted some of his life because it takes place in Denver. Mm-hmm. And like during the 60s, 70s, like all those serial killers for whatever reason ran through Denver. So it pulls a little bit from his past, like him growing up. It's loosely based off of a true story. That's all I will say. But it is a really good movie. The kids that were in it did a really good job as far as acting. Ethan Hawke did a really good job playing the villain. It was actually really believable. If anyone's on the fence about watching it, I say go watch it. It's a good movie to watch. I definitely would go watch it again. So definitely.
You know what's cool about Ethan Hawke?
Hmm.
He actually was part of the show Moon Knight. I don't know if you've seen it yet.
The Marvel one, right?
Yes.
Okay.
And then I don't know if you know this. You're familiar with Stranger Things? I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Robin. You know Robin. That's always working with Steve Harrington.
Yes.
That's Ethan Hawke's daughter.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
I didn't know
Maya
that.
Hawke and Ethan. Hawke.
Okay.
They're a whole family of actors. It's
kinda
crazy.
See the resemblance. It
Yeah.
seems like everyone's like that.
Yeah. So I mean, I don't know. It's just like a family thing when someone's an actor and someone just picks it up. And
Doesn't like Paul Rudd have sisters and shit like that?
I think so. Yeah. Like Chris Hemsworth, just Liam Hemsworth.
Yeah. I thought they were the same person
Really?
for a while. Growing up, I was like, oh, it's the same guy. It's like, no,
Nah.
it's not. Not even close. I think it's the accent. I don't want to.
They're both Australian, aren't
yeah,
they?
but it's like I was like, oh yeah, it's the same guy.
Oh, okay.
Like, oh yeah,
That makes sense. Yeah.
But yeah, that was my weekly update.
You know what's
Anything else?
just I mean I don't got much. I think happens all the time. I have a weekly update, but before I get into that,
yeah.
since we're on the movie topic, I
Mhm.
don't know. I'm not sure if you are gonna go see it, but I want to go see it. I heard great reviews. Nope. By Jordan Peele.
Actually heard the complete opposite. I've heard,
heard
that
it was
it is trash.
Trash?
One of the worst Jordan Peele movies he's made.
No,
I'm not
it
even-
can't be worse than Us.
I've heard that from Jordan Peele fans. Like out of all the movies
Wow.
he's made, Nope was the worst.
Worst?
Yeah.
No. I mean, I don't know. I have to go watch it myself. What if you think it wasn't like as like well put to have you thinking like, oh, what is Jordan Peele trying to say kind of deal, or what you think it was just
I heard it's just really, really slow. Some of the shots don't make sense. Like, let me put it this way: like, I guess there's a scene where there's a girl at the top of the house and she's yelling down at who's ever at the ground level outside the house, and he's responding, but he's like whispering. Like, it doesn't make sense. And then I heard the movie itself is just super slow. I heard it was whack. I may watch it when it finally hits streaming services. I don't know if I want to pay to go watch that because I just heard so many bad reviews. But yeah, I don't know. That's what I've heard about it. I don't know what you've heard.
I'm pulling up this is just a review on a website called Tom's Guide, a article by Henry T. Casey published 6 days ago. The good news is simple. Critics are praising Jordan Peele as one of the best filmmakers of this era. Star Keke Palmer, it seems, may be the real star of the movie, or at least based on the reviews we've seen so far.
Mm-hmm.
On the downside, it seems like one of the biggest problem here is that Nope may not be good as either Get Out or Us. Most common complaint of the film seems to be that the plot at the core of the movies isn't quite there. In fact, some are already saying it's going to be Peele's most, I'm going to say, divisive or divisive? Divisive.
Decisive?
I'm pretty sure it's divisive.
Divisive film, yeah. All right. Is there a way I can look at divisive? Continue. Let me see. Trending to cause disagreement or hostility between people. Oh shit.
Wow. Why is Jordan getting political?
Film, yeah. So without further ado, here's what the critics say about Nope, which is exclusively in theater. Oh, damn, there's like a whole list of them. Yeah. Yeah, that's crazy. I wouldn't expect that. And to be honest, I was a hard critic on Us. I didn't enjoy that one.
Is that the one where it's like there's clones?
The clones.
Okay, I haven't seen that because I didn't.
I'll leave it at this. I fell asleep in the theaters watching it.
Gotcha. I don't know. I think Get Out was just so good. Everything else,
it kind of set the bar high.
Yeah.
Don't you think? Okay.
You're trying to you're expecting like that good of a film
Yeah.
from Jordan Peele every time, and I think that's what that kind of was his downfall.
Yeah, I could comprehend. Yeah. So that's tough.
Oh, you know what I did? I bought the John Wick series on Apple TV for $15. Or sorry, $14.99, which is a lot cheaper than $15.
That's way cheaper.
And I got all three of them.
Nice.
I'm excited about the fourth. I was like, I gotta watch it now. Although I did see that it was pushed out to 2023.
Yeah.
Which kind of sucks. But yeah.
So a key highlight, since we're on films.
Yeah.
A key highlight of what happened, not necessarily in my weekly update, but I feel like a weekly update in the Marvel Cinematic Universe for a lot of people who are fans.
Mm-hmm.
There was a lot of new announcements for Phase 5 and some announcements for Phase 6. It's going to be nuts. We got confirmation, and these are my favorite ones that I saw. I'm excited. They're bringing back Daredevil. I'm so happy for that.
Like as a movie?
No, as a series. And
Netflix?
No.
Oh, sorry, Disney
Never.
Plus.
It's Disney.
Yeah,
But check this. It got its respect that it deserved, that it's getting 18 episodes for season 1 of Daredevil Born Again.
Okay.
Not that, I'm sorry, I get it. They're trying to do something with 6 episodes. I'm sorry, I'm not a fan, but 18 episodes. I'm fucking stoked. Another one, Thunderbolts. Pretty much, if you're not familiar with the Thunderbolts, they are like the anti-Avengers. They're like the anti-villain, anti-heroes.
Okay.
What else did we get? Fantastic Four. We got confirmation of Fantastic Four. Finally.
Does it got Jim?
I can't confirm Jim because, again, you know what's crazy? There's also these rumors that Penn Badgley was going to play the new Reed Richards. And do you know who Penn Badgley is?
No.
Did you ever watch the show You?
Oh, yeah.
Joe.
Oh, shit.
There's rumor. I don't know if they confirmed it. There was just rumors.
I'd be conflicted because I'd be like, this guy is a crazy serial killer.
And what's crazy is that people want like the crazy like science side of Reed Richards, like in the comics. Everybody thinks he's like this innocent nerd who just really just cares about science. No, he's like this. I want to say lunatic. I feel like more like a mad scientist who lives in the basement and just like tries to do crazy shit. So I could see that coming from Joe, who plays a big part of like him being a lunatic, trying to kill his girlfriend because he won't text back or some shit. We got the date for the new Black Panther movie, which I'm very excited for. I think that's gonna be the one that ends off Phase 5. Oh no, I lied. That's not gonna end. Thunderbolt's gonna end Phase 5. Wakanda Forever. It's gonna come out in November.
Okay.
She-Hulk is the next Marvel series that's gonna come on Disney Plus, and then we actually got a look at the Daredevil suit at the end of the most recent trailer. So that one I'm fucking excited for. That's the only reason why I'm excited for She-Hulk, even if though he might only get like 30-second appearance in the 6 episodes they probably got. So new Captain America movie. If you've been living in a rock and you haven't seen it, of course Sam Wilson, Falcon, he's the new Captain America, so it's gonna be about him.
Conflicted about that.
Why?
Because I can't look at that guy anymore, man. Every time I see him, I think of
you thinking of
Black Mirror, man. Like,
actually, if you watch Falcon and Winter Soldier, he redeemed himself, at least in my book.
I don't know. I haven't even seen that. Quick question.
Hit me.
I know you're a Disney exec on the Marvel team.
Kind of, not the greatest. But.
What happened with all the Marvel Netflix movies?
So they got canceled.
So I know that,
Yeah.
but so they're bringing back Daredevil. Is this a continuation of that storyline?
No, I'm assuming it's gonna be a start, like a restart.
So this is just everything.
Everything that happened on Netflix,
wash.
yeah, because
Is it the same actor?
that's the best part about Daredevil. It's Charlie Cox. They brought him back, and Vincent as well to play Kingpin. And I'm sorry, if you haven't seen the Netflix Daredevil, stop what you're doing. Stop this episode. Go watch it now. It's that great. It's still the best overall Marvel series in my books. And I know it's kind of hard to put it in the Disney role because Disney, I think right now Loki's still the best Disney Plus. Loki was good.
Loki was fire, dog.
But Netflix being Netflix, it was like that R-rated. They could do whatever they want. They made Daredevil. They gave it justice because it was so real. It was realistic. It was kind of like the Dark Knight vibe. It wasn't no one had crazy superpowers. There wasn't anyone who.
It was gritty.
Yeah, pretty much. But let alone, I was sad when they announced it. They canceled Jessica Jones, Iron Fist, Luke Cage, Punisher. I mean, I wasn't honestly.
What was that, Mo?
I wouldn't say I would be sad about the Iron Fist.
Iron Fist sucked. I'll tell you that much. Every time people would be like, "Should I watch it?" No, just watch a YouTube summary.
You want to watch a good Asian Marvel, Shang-Chi.
Shang-Chi? That one was good.
Fire, bro. I watched it. I
great.
was like, yo, I'm pleasantly surprised.
Yeah, that one was good. That one was really good. I'm excited for what they're gonna do with that one. But going back to answer, yeah, they canceled it. They announced it, and then it was just so sad because we didn't know Disney Plus was gonna pick it up. We didn't know, and I was like, damn, dude, Charlie Cox, it was like so great. But I was so happy when they just dropped the rumor for No Way Home, and then we got to see him play Matt Murdock in No Way Home, and I was like, dude, there's no way we're not getting a Daredevil show. Like, we have to now at this point, either a show or a movie.
I don't know, man. I would have preferred a movie, but
yes, but Daredevil, Born Again, same actors. Also, we would have known. We should have seen this coming because they actually kept the same Kingpin actor who came out in Hawkeye. And again, if you haven't seen Hawkeye, you've been living under the rock. So
I have been living under a rock. So I don't watch the shows, man. Like, I just don't.
Honestly,
I
they're
just
good.
I can't do it. Like, it doesn't.
It's 40-minute episodes. Just watch one. That's what I did. I didn't watch it all from a jump. I literally just waited and like, all right. I didn't even wait till it was like, all right, new episode came out. Nah, they all came out, but I just watched them one by one, and it wasn't even like, I'm gonna watch all of them.
I think the other thing is, Disney Plus is just like a afterthought streaming service to me. I don't go there.
I know what you mean. But if I could just push you to watch a series, just watch.
You can say something, Morfin?
I was gonna ask you to finish. I was gonna say I don't know. I feel like Disney Plus is stepping up the game pretty well, or they're coming strong now.
Yeah. So we just finished with the whole Thanos and then Endgame. That was the Infinity Saga. They announced this in Comic-Con, where we're now in the Multiverse Saga.
I kind of feared that when I saw Multiverse Madness and No Way Home. So
look, bro, but that's not even the money shot of the announcement.
All right.
Kevin Feige went and got, you know what, we're going to give you a little bit of Phase 6, which included the Fantastic Four.
Uh-huh.
Phase 6 is going to end with not one, but 2 Avenger movies. They gave us Avengers, the Kang Dynasty, and the Avengers Secret Wars. Holy shit, bro.
Wait, Secret Wars is going to be weird because isn't Spider-Man a big thing in Secret Wars?
Secret Wars, the X-Men, Fantastic Four.
Yeah.
So, like, it's going to be sick as fuck. Doom. Like, it had, like, it's nuts, bro, because it was fucked up. I mean, not fucked up, but it's like when they announced Phase 6, right? All they gave us to start with was Fantastic Four. Everything else, like maybe 7 either movies, episodes, or shows, was left blank.
What are they gonna? That's gonna end at Series 6.
Phase 6.
Phase 6. So
we already know what we're gonna get for Phase 5. They broke it down.
So we're in Phase 4.
So we're not getting Avengers the end of Phase 6 till 2025.
The meteor's gonna hit by then.
Yeah.
Long fucking time.
The meteor's gonna.
Dude, we're gonna be 30 when these Avengers movies come out.
The meteor's gonna hit by then. I'm sorry to tell you that.
No, bro.
I would have already been 30 by then.
Yeah, you're gonna be 31.
Don't remind me.
But I think that was the key highlight, bro. It's fucking awesome. But check it this. In Phase 5, you're getting a Loki Season 2.
Okay. I'm on board with that.
In summer of next year.
Fuck, it's going to be hot again.
We're getting Blade. November 3rd, 2023.
If they don't bring back Wesley Snipes,
they're
I'm
not bringing back Wesley Snipes. I hate to break it to you. They're bringing my boy Marshala. What's his name?
Oh,
you couldn't even say it.
Mahershala? Mahershala Ali?
Yes.
Yes.
He's playing Blade.
Who's that guy? Wait,
did you ever watch Luke Cage?
No.
Shit.
Moonlight, right?
I never watched that either.
No?
No. His name sounds familiar. I feel like
I'm sure you've seen him, bro. Like
he won the Oscar for Moonlight. Did you not watch it?
I didn't watch it, bro. Say his name again?
Mahershala Ali.
Can you spell that? Let me just put Ali. Maybe that'll bring it up.
Yeah, your name Muhammad Ali.
Mahershala. I don't.
Oh wait, I stand corrected. It is ending with Black Panther for Phase 5.
Ali. Okay, I know who that is. Never mind.
Yeah.
He's just like Wesley Snipes, but younger.
I stand corrected. I lied. Phase 4 ends with Black Panther this year. They're the Black Panther ending.
Okay.
That's
4.
when they're announcing Dr. Doom. He's gonna be the villain. Trust me.
How do you know?
Trust me.
No.
What? Trust me.
How are they gonna announce Dr. Doom and then skip all of that,
Trust me.
all the way to Phase 6 till Fantastic Four comes out.
Trust me. It's gonna be
Morphin, if that
What do
doesn't
you
happen,
know? What do you know that I don't?
If that happens, I'm punching you.
Wait, no. That should be a good thing.
No, if it doesn't happen, I'm saying.
If it doesn't happen, okay.
I don't believe you more.
Because look, the only complaint I have with Marvel, and this is like they gave me, and I call it a blue ball moment, and this is just total like upset. I don't know what they're gonna do. They total blue balled it when they brought Tom Hardy Venom into that post credit scene, and then next thing you know, he just went back at the end of No Way Home.
What if he was bringing Spider-Man back to Sony?
But he left a piece of the symbiote. I don't know how that's gonna work. But I wanted to see Tom Hardy, Tom Holland get into action. But there's been a lot of rumors about Andrew Garfield now possibly getting a closing Spider-Man third film where it could include Venom. I don't know. It's just rumors.
When? Because he's taking a break.
I don't know. The guy played it well where he denied allegations and rumors.
What if he already made it?
Yeah, well, he didn't. He did it so well. Like they tried to get it out of him being in No Way Home.
He's taking a break from everything, like acting, because he actually did a whole series on Hulu, and then he did the movie.
Huh. They cornered this dude so much, and he convinced the whole world that he was not in No Way Home. Think about that. And this is just his word in the interview.
Well, that's different though.
No, it's not. When it comes to like a Marvel,
because this man's I'm saying is this man's been working a lot. He decides like, no, I need a break. That's what he said.
This man said no. I am not in No Way Home.
He's not gonna tell you that he's in No Way Home.
Yeah, he's not. Same way he's gonna tell you, there's not gonna be a third Spider-Man.
No, he's not saying that. He said he's taking a break from acting altogether. He's gonna take
because it probably finished now, huh, Morfin?
It finished. He's an actor. You gotta remember that.
Yeah.
No, this is like months ago. Just after the Hulu series that he did came out, because he did a Hulu series.
A Hulu series.
A Hulu series.
Hulu.
Yeah, that's what I said.
He said Hulu.
I
said Hulu.
Like Stewie. That whip. That whip.
I'm just saying Hulu.
No, you said it. It sounded like very Pacific. Like
you said Hulu.
Hulu.
You said Hulu.
Hulu.
No, that's you're saying it normal now.
I'm saying it.
You said Hulu. There you go. Hulu. That's how you said it.
Hulu. I said it. I haven't changed my Hulu. No,
you're saying Hulu. Now.
You said Hulu. That's how you said it.
Yo, fuck you guys, all right?
Hey, bro, I'm about to cut you off.
Fuck y'all guys, man. What the fuck?
I'm just kidding, but yes, maybe he is taking a break.
I'm just saying, bro.
Maybe he's not.
He said he was tired. He said he needed a year,
but
to recharge his batteries.
So with the conclusion of this of Phase 5, what we're getting is Ant-Man and Wasp. We're getting Secret Invasion, Guardian of the Galaxies, Volume 3. We're getting Echo. Again, if you've been living under a rock, Echo is the death fighter that came out in Hawkeye. Loki Season 2.
I saw
We're getting The Marvels, Blade, Ironheart.
Is Blade going to be a show or a movie?
I believe it's a show.
I'm not going to watch it.
Or a movie.
I'm not going to watch it. I'm sorry. If it's a show, I'm not going to watch it.
Can't confirm. Let me double check that because I feel like I should know that.
I'm a little torn that it's not going to be Wesley Snipes. I'm sorry. I grew up on Wesley Snipes being Blade.
I understand.
He's old, man.
But it's over with, bro.
He beat the government, bro. He had back taxes he didn't pay. Don't tell me he's old, dog. He beat the government. He didn't go to jail.
Let me see. I should be able
Shout out Wesley Snipes.
Oh, no. It's going to be a film. I lied.
Hell yeah. I'm watching it then.
Yeah, it's a film. It's not on Disney+.
Okay. I mean, it will be there eventually, but it won't be a show. Okay,
yeah,
good.
It won't be a show. It's going to be a film.
Otherwise, I would not watch it. I'm sorry. I can't get down with the shows, man. It took me forever to watch WandaVision.
But I tell you this, WandaVision was not the greatest.
I get that, but that was I watched Loki.
Nor will Captain or Falcon or Winter Soldier be good for you. But I enjoyed it thoroughly because I feel like it was being filmed during the whole Black Lives Matters movement, like Impact. Mm-hmm. So I think that's why it was so big. And at the end, at least how it concluded, that's why I approved it and I loved it. Loki was great. And Kang, the guy who they see at the end, that's pretty much who we're going to see again in the Avengers Kang Dynasty in the end of Phase 6. What was after Loki? Hawkeye, right? Was Hawkeye?
Yeah, probably Hawkeye, and I want to say Moon Knight.
Oh yeah, so then it was Hawkeye. Hawkeye was okay. You know, it was good.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely funny. And then Moon Knight. Moon Knight was great. I loved Moon Knight. I definitely recommend watching that one. I feel like you'd enjoy that one thoroughly. Oscar Isaac never disappoints, bro.
Okay.
But other than that, if I would tell you just focus on, I would just say focus on Moon Knight.
All right.
Moon Knight and Hawkeye. I think you should watch Hawkeye. It's very important.
Okay. Maybe I'll give it the time of day. I don't know. I just can't. I can't do the shows, bro. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is about.
I feel you. I feel you. I can't knock on that hustle, but
I don't know, bro. I don't know. What else? You got anything else?
I think that was it. Other than that, I had a great weekend. Spent quality time with my girl. Spent quality time with family.
Mm-hmm.
Kicked it with my folks. Kicked it with Cassie's folks. So I'm blessed.
All right. Yeah, I got nothing else. Yeah.
What's going on in your life, Book? Tell the people this camera, that camera, this camera. Tell the people, the folks, what's going on.
Nothing's going on right now at this
Commission work open.
Commission work is open. Design spots are open. Hit up your boy at Book Rodriguez on Instagram. I don't get on Twitter anymore, and I don't touch Snapchat. Email nrodrgz@gmail.com. Hit me up for designs, whatever you need. Once again, Instagram at Book Rodriguez, BOOKRODRIGUEZ. I'm not gonna give my phone number. If you got my phone number, you know. If you know, you know.
Holla at him.
That's it.
All right, that's what's up. I respect it. I was hoping to give a release date on new sort of merch, but I'm beefing with the photographer right now, so I was just having to get back my shots. But hey,
damn, that's
crazy.
Crazy.
We'll get it.
We took those shots like a month ago.
Hey,
like maybe over a month ago.
You can't rush perfection, bro.
I'm just saying. Hey, Morfin, when did we go get that pizza? When we eat that pizza? What was the place called? Little Italy?
Little Italy?
Taste of Italy.
Taste of Italy. Is that what it was called?
Yeah, Morfin, when we do that?
Taste of Italy. Taste of
It's
Italy.
slipping my... Huh?
Yo, you good, Morfin? You falling?
What'd you say? What? You don't know?
I don't know.
You don't know?
Well, anyways, yeah.
Damn.
I'm in the works.
Maybe that photographer's just really good and he doesn't let his art go.
You know what? I mean, I did put in a request already to just, hey, man, I guess I understand the workload. Holla at me. Just send me the shots. I know how to work Lightroom. Okay. I feel like I'm a semi-amateur, pro-amateur.
You think the artist trusts the Morfin?
I don't know. The artist is really, really an asshole, bro.
I believe it.
That's crazy.
So I say we find him, we jump him, we take his draws, and then we'll get the file too.
I'm sorry. What?
You how humbled would you be if someone came up to you, jumped you, took your draws, and then just
that wouldn't humble me. I'd be confused.
There you go, bro.
Humble and confused are not the same thing. You get that? Do you get that, Morfin?
Yeah, I would be more scared.
Do you guys get that?
We get the message.
I'd be like, yo, this guy's trying to
That would send very mixed signals.
Yeah, like this guy was trying to enter me.
It's not gonna humble somebody. It's gonna be like, what the fuck just happened? Yeah. It's borderline rape.
Yeah, I just didn't want to say the word.
I'll say it for you. That's borderline rape, dog. You don't steal someone's draws in a fight. Who does that?
Think about it, bro. No one would fuck with you after.
I am thinking about it. And that's borderline rape, dog. Oscar,
it's sus if you enjoy it. I'm trying to show a message.
I better not hear about shit you be doing in the streets, man. Because I'm sorry, bro. There's a lot of things I'll back you up on, but I'm not about to back you up on that. Me neither. You better not be stealing people's draws in fights.
Yeah, you would not be.
I got his draws.
If you steal people's draws, we're gonna end this shit right now.
He hasn't seen Scary Movie.
I'm just talking about what you do.
You've seen Scary Movie, right?
Yeah, but I don't remember that part.
Scene with Ray. They after they're trying to dump that guy they hit in the road, and then they drop that fisherman in the lake. They're like, I got his wallet. I got his shirt or something. And then Ray's like, I got his draws.
I don't remember that at all.
Oh man, you guys are missing.
You know what I remember from?
I think that's the Mandela effect going on right now, bro.
I remember the scene where they're talking about waking up dead. Like, yo, bro, how you gonna wake up dead? Like, you can't wake up dead.
That's Scary Movie 3. Fool.
Yeah, but I'm saying like that's the only thing I remember. I don't remember nothing about stealing people's drawers.
Scary Movie 1. You know what? After
I
this,
feel like
I'm gonna
that's-
put you on, bro.
I feel like that's something only you'd remember.
Yeah.
Nah, it's a definitely an inside joke between me and Ivan and my sister. It's
How many
funny.
drawers you stolen?
How many straws?
Bro, think about it. That's kind of the hardest thing you
It's
can
not
say in
the hardest-
modern warfare, bro. I'd be like, yo, I'm gonna take this boy's draws.
I mean, I can take like I
Okay.
can respect you taking somebody's socks because you steal their shoes, but like somebody's drawers, I don't know.
Bro, if you want to say that on a modern warfare Call of Duty fight, hey, I get it.
Call of Booty.
You don't do that. See? You be saying such shit like that. Say you gonna fight someone and steal drawers, dog. What's going on? What's going on? Does Cassie know about you stealing people's drawers?
My man triggered, bro.
I'm just confused.
Look at him. Look how offended he is. Look at him.
Why you steal people's drawers?
My man's
Book, I'm
sweating.
with you. Book, I'm with you. I don't know. This man's
Oh
stealing
no, it's an
people's
away
drawers.
game now. No, Morfin, you're out of this.
Nah.
That's between the co-host here.
You make it seem this is a normal thing to do. It's not. You know, people just don't be stealing people's drawers. That's not normal.
It's not. It's not.
You can't. You don't got anything to say for yourself.
What do you mean?
Dog,
It's a humble experience,
It's
bro.
not
Trust,
humble. We've already.
trust me, you're gonna remember me when you get jumped by someone. They're gonna steal your job.
I'm not gonna be humbled.
I feel like now the only person that's gonna go around Phoenix trapping people and stealing draws is
Nah,
you.
bro.
If there's y'all remember the baseline shooter and shit like that. If there's a draw stealer, someone's snatching draws. The draw snatcher. They're the fucking draw snatcher in Phoenix. We know who to come to, bro. I swear, bro. If that shit starts getting on newspaper, we start reporting it here. You better not have no fucking inside facts, dog.
Hey, I'm just
saying.
nah, man. It ain't
Don't be
happening.
talking about no humbling feeling. That's not humbling.
Guys is gonna be finding. It's like, where you didn't have these underwear last week? What's going on?
Is that new?
And these ain't even your size.
These had
Hey, Book, you better watch yourself. It's crazy out here in
Like,
Phoenix now, man.
these had doo-doo stain in the other side last week.
Dog, what are you doing?
It's a great way to end the episode, Nate. You should definitely go for acting.
Can't believe this motherfucker just talking about being a draw snatcher.
Yeah, I don't know. We
Snatching
might have to cut
draws?
him off, Book. We might have to do the part
You know,
ourselves.
I'm gonna say no more drinking wine. All right, you can't be drinking wine, talking about snatching people's draws. That's just a weird thing to be doing, bro. I'm sorry.
To each his own. Nate.
I don't know, bro. What do you got to end this podcast off? Because we can't have you self-incriminating yourself on here. So let's just end it here.
You can't even look me in the eye.
I don't want to.
Look at him.
You were talking about snatching draws. Just end the episode off, bro. What do you got to say? But say something humbling to people that have nothing to do with draws.
Hey, take it from me. Don't take nobody's shit, no matter what they gotta tell you.
Oh,
Right?
now you say it.
They gonna be if they gonna react loud. Their brain is like this. You just let them know what's up, threaten them, and that's all you can do.
Is that?
You think I would care that you all this man that draws that? I don't give a fuck. You think Andrew Tate gives a fuck what people think?
Are you done?
No.
Morfin, Morfin, bring the camera.
No.
Bring the camera right here. Okay.
Look at this guy recording himself.
PSA. We're gonna end the episode off here. Morfin, you got anything to say real quick?
I'm gonna let you do it.
All right. I want to listen to people of Phoenix, the good people of Glendale, Tolson, especially Tolson, wherever the fuck you at. If you in Arizona, just be careful. Don't be stealing people's shit. Don't be this man talking about. Don't be taking shit. Don't be.
First
don't
of
be
all,
stealing people's
when
shit.
did I ever say stealing shit? It's
You
talking
said-
about.
no, you said don't be take-
we jump people who
You said
be
don't be-
acting up.
Nah,
Prime example
you're
over
out.
here.
No, you're outro.
We got Mr. Hardass
Nah,
out
nah.
here.
Your
Yeah,
outro-
yeah.
your outro-
Nah, don't listen what people gotta say. I'm gonna end it like this.
His outro.
You
Don't be
speak what
taking
you gotta
shit from
say.
nobody.
Fuck
Threaten
it.
them.
Nah,
That's what he said.
My
Don't
man
threaten
over
nobody.
here taking
Hey,
it to heart.
Don't be stealing people's draws. Don't be a
Nah.
draw snatcher. Don't.
You notice how he
yourself.
highlights that one specific part. He's just forgetting the part where he gets jumped.
Don't be.
So
be-
they gonna be like, so how you gonna get jumped? And
I
they gonna
been
let you take
jumped.
your drugs.
I been jumped and they didn't steal my draws. That
Well,
should be something
yeah.
that crosses your mind.
No,
That's it.
think
You
about
had,
that.
You had your chance.
No.
You had your chance. You
This
let
ain't my
spoken word.
Nah.
So for
Nah.
the good people of Phoenix, Glendale, Tolson, Avondale, wherever you at.
Look
you
how
know,
triggered he is.
Just be.
This is
just
the reaction of a triggered undercover Karen. Look at him.
Be careful.
Look
out
at him.
there,
Look
you
at him.
know? Be careful.
My man upset.
Downtown Phoenix, because I know where he works. Be careful. just stay safe out in these streets. All right. Don't be strolling the streets by yourself. And if you see
Prime
someone
example,
in LA
folks.
Dodgers hat,
Look at
just
this guy.
walk the other way, get to the other side of the street, because you never know, it might be Oscar the draw snatcher.
When
Have a
have
good
we
night.
ever seen
I love
Book
you, and be
this
safe.
triggered?
Oh
Look at
my
this,
gosh,
folks.
dog. Yeah, I'm gonna play this
Look at
music
it.
out. Let's play Siege Sings by Rodden Out, because
Peace out.
I don't know what this guy's
My
talking
man
about.
triggered.
Why you stealing people's draws, Oscar?